I have Vaseline, lotion, almond oil, tea tree oil, vitamin E, and lavender. And we are going to use Vaseline for the base, which is what's in that bowl mixed with the lotion, which you could use any lotion that you desire. I prefer to use the lavender baby lotion. I use lavender essential oils. I use almond oil because my skin loves it. The tea tree oil and vitamin E because it is great for your skin. All of that stuff is in the bowl. And then that bowl was sitting on top of boiling water just to warm it up so I can stir it. And then what you see me doing right now is blending it to make sure everything is evenly mixed. So whenever I am doing my morning routine or whatever type of videos, I always say the lotion that I make, this is what I'm referring to. Of course, this is not, I'm not really making lotion, but it is my skin mixture. My husband and my son prefers it, and in the summertime I prefer it too. It works extremely well. A little goes a long way, and I really like it because I can control how much of what's in it. Vaseline, if anybody doesn't know, moisturizes very well, but I don't just want to put Vaseline on my skin. Not that it's nothing wrong with that, but I want to put the things that I know is beneficial, like the vitamin E and tea tree oil, the lavender essential oil that's calming, and the almond oil, which moisturizes my skin so very well, which I actually learned because of the Nivea that I use. I've used Nivea lotion for a while, and they made one that has almond oil in it, and I noticed how big of a difference it made, so I started using almond oil by itself. Right now I'm just pouring the mixture into the containers, which we all get one. One goes in the master bedroom, one goes downstairs, one goes in my son's room, one stays in the bathroom. That big container is for what is left over. I'm just putting some on, and y'all can see on my hands how shiny and moisturized my hands look, because it really does work well. I'm just scraping all that stuff up out of there, making sure I get every little bit. We do not wish to waste. After I get all that in there, I am just going to wash the bowl, wash the little cup that's in the sink, which is the little one that I had my Aztec clay mask in, because this is a bowl from my kitchen. I don't have a separate metal bowl. Look at that. Look at that. I don't have a separate metal bowl for my mixtures, but the hand mixer that I use is just for hair, skin, and body type of stuff, because I do shea butter mixtures and things like that. And so I keep that hand mixer upstairs in my bathroom, and I have a separate one that I use for my kitchen. But I'm just washing it now because, of course, when Vaseline cools off, it kicks up and it's harder to get off. But yeah, putting that away, and we're gonna wash the little bowl out because we are going to be making some fresh masks and some fresh scrubs. So hopefully you guys watched my last Sitting with Sony episode where I kind of went into detail with my routine after taking my twist out of my hair and trying the coffee scrub and shaving and doing all of that stuff. And because I tried a couple things that I had never done before, I am now making some. So this is coffee and sugar that I just put into that container, and coconut oil, and we are going to mix it up to get the consistency that we like. I'm going to do a little bit more research on the coffee scrub to see if the type of coffee that you use makes a difference at all, because from what I read, it didn't say that it made a difference, but I wasn't looking for that information either. And when you're not looking for something, sometimes you just don't notice it. So I am going to look into that, because that's just like instant Folgers, because I don't really make coffee. So I just legit went to the store and bought some instant Folgers. But yeah, that's what's in that container, which if you watch my video, you've seen that I used that coffee scrub to exfoliate my legs before I shaved. And then I did it on my face, and I liked it on my face as well. This one is a mask that I'm making right now, which is the ground turmeric, baking soda, and the Aztec clay. And then I'm going to also add the Aztec clay in another container. So I'm making 2 different masks. The Aztec clay by itself is the mask just for clarifying my skin. And then the Aztec clay, baking soda, and turmeric. Oh, and the apple cider vinegar, which is what I'm pouring in it, is for clarification and for the dark marks and spots on my face. So those are what the two different masks are for. I'm just adding a little bit more turmeric and baking soda because the consistency wasn't as thick as I wanted it to be. And then the Aztec clay by itself, that is enough for about 2 masks, maybe 3. The turmeric one is probably more, because that one, I don't put it on as thick. So that one maybe 3 to 4, but as you see, it doesn't take long to make, which is why I started making them in smaller quantities, because I used to make them in bigger containers, like the size containers I just did the lotion in, and I stopped doing that unless I'm making this specific mask, the just the clay and apple cider vinegar for my hair as well, because it does work in your hair to clarify your hair, and it actually is a very good clarifier. But unless I'm making it for that, it's no need for me to have that much at one point in time. It's very fast. It's very easy to make, so making it in smaller quantities more often is not that big a deal. But right now we have the 2 masks done and 1 of the scrubs done. Now we're making the last scrub, which is just sugar and coconut oil. So I didn't use this one in my sitting with Sony video, but I have used this before. I've done it with shea butter as well with the sugar. So sugar scrubs are super easy to make. Sometimes, depending on, I guess, what you make them with, they can get a little hard, but that is not a big deal at all. Just sprinkle a little bit of water or whatever in it. It's not a issue. This scrub will last a long time. Sugar scrubs last a really long time, at least for me. So the coffee scrub is something that I would use before I shave, on my legs, underarms, bikini line, wherever. Shave, rinse off, and then I would use the sugar scrub to moisturize, rinse off, and then when I get out of the shower, I would moisturize my body whatever way, which with me would be the mixture of moisturizing lotions that I use, and that is my lot right there. Yeah.